Hi, welcome to my channel, Spoonie Love. I'm Liz, and today I just really want to talk about gifting spoons to a spoonie. So a spoonie is typically someone who lives with a chronic illness, or someone for whatever reason is living with a reduced level of energy every single day or most days. So energy translates to spoons. Spoonie is someone who has a limited amount of spoons every day. So sometimes you hear people saying to a spoonie, oh, you know, if I could give you some of my spoons, I would. Well, you can. That's what I'm here to say. You can give some of your spoons. So, for example, my son the other night made me dinner. So he made me beans on toast. And it was the most amazing beans on toast. It was made for me. But by making me dinner, he allowed me to use some of my spoons for something else. So I was able to sit up that night and watch TV in the living room rather than go to bed really early and watch it like on my iPad. That helped me reserve some of my spoons for something that I wanted to do. Another example is, so most Saturdays I go to the cafe with my wee mammy and Frank, who's our partner, and he's just like a dad to me. And what he does is, well, for a start, he picks me up so I don't have to meet him there. He comes and gets me, so I don't have to drive that day, and then we go sit, have lunch, have a nice lovely chat, and then we'll go around the shops and get some food shopping in. But he always scans my food shopping for me and packs it. So he gives me back some of my spoons that day, because I've already used some just by being out the house and just even sitting at the table and chatting with them. That's using up spoons. So by doing that for me, it means when I get home I have spoons to make some dinner, or again sit up a wee bit later if I want to, or do anything that needs doing around the house, or anything I just fancy doing without being completely wiped out. That's how he gifts me spoons that day. He also, so my mum has vascular dementia, so you know, and he has cancer, like we're all running on lower spoons. But sometimes my mum gets really exhausted and he will wash her hair for her, and I just think that's the sweetest thing. But even just something as simple as that, you know, it's something we all have to do. We all have to shower, we all have to wash our hair, and he washes her hair for her, and I just think that's absolutely lovely. So he gives her spoons that way. So these are just all examples, you know, there's examples of how you could gift spoons to someone. So you could maybe offer to walk their dog, you know, clean the cat trays, go to the shops for them, make them a cup of tea, make dinner, you know, hang the washing out, go to the chemist. These are all things that take up a lot of spoons. So offering to do these things for someone is a way of gifting spoons to a spoonie. Sometimes you don't have to give so much, but more even just recognising and noticing when someone doesn't have the energy and doesn't have enough spoons to maybe go through with some plans that you'd made. So for example, my spoons have been really, really low lately because I'm on top of all the dermatomyositis, the lung disease, the diabetes, the migraines. I'm also anemic at the minute, and I'm really quite anemic. So my spoons have been really terrible. I've had very little spoons for much. I've got to do anything I've got to do in the morning, or nothing will get done. But my daughter's noticed this, and we'd got into the habit of meeting every Wednesday. That was our day, but we actually haven't done it for such a long time because, you know, one daughter's pregnant, my other daughter doesn't keep very well at the minute either. So we're all kind of running low on spoons. So, but they noticed, we had made plans the other week to we're going to go get lunch and then go around Asda, and we've got a wee group chat going, and I was just saying how terrible I'd been feeling. So even just days before our plans, they said, no, let's just leave it. Like, you don't have the energy for this, we'll leave it until you're feeling better. So that in itself is a huge gift without actual giving, but they've taken away some of the pressure and taken away some of the things that I would be using my spoons on when I really didn't have very much reserve. So things like that, you know, noticing when people, you know, even if you've made plans, even if you're looking forward to it, but maybe your spoonie friend or partner or loved one, you can just notice that they don't have the energy. So give them that gift of cancelling plans for them so they don't have to. Or, you know, offering to, don't go ahead and just cancel plans, because that's another really important point. As much as I'm saying gift spoons, these are ways you can gift spoons, and they totally are, and they will be appreciated, but it's important to find that fine line where you're not forcing your help on someone who maybe not want it. So, you know, some people, especially when, I know I can only speak for myself here, but I used to do everything myself. I was so get up and go, get everything done. You know, I had all different jobs, running the house, raising kids, did it all myself. So when you get ill and then all these things start to go, there is some things that you do want to hold on to. But, so it's important, you know, not to assume that someone wants help or assume that they're going to receive that help. So, but offering is always a good thing. You know, it's always good to offer. Or if you do know that person and you know them well and you know that they will accept the help, then give the help. You know, give them some of your spoons. Go to the shop for them. Do whatever it is you think you could do just to help them reserve some of their spoons and some of their energy for that day. Because when you use too much energy in one day, it can impact for days later. And it's exactly why, so all through the summer, I think my lungs were happy in the summer with the heat and the nice warm weather. So, you know, I could cut the grass out the back and get stuff done around the back. But since the colder weather's come in, my lungs are really suffering again, really not happy. And I have not had the energy. I don't have the spoons to even want to think about cutting the grass. All summer I would happily do that myself, happily. It was a joy to do. But now I'm like, no. And if somebody was to say, I'll go out and cut the back grass for you, I'd be like, yes please. Because yeah, my energy has just been so low, and I know that if I was to go out and cut that grass, I would be suffering for days and days and days after it. So yeah, it's about offering the help, but being careful not to cross boundaries, you know. Yeah, just not pushing help onto someone who maybe wants to hold on to a little bit of their independence. But yeah, always ask. So that was just a quick video just to say that, you know, you can gift your spoons to someone else, and I personally would always appreciate it. So it doesn't always have to be big things, it can just be little things like making a cup of tea, making dinner, or like I said, not making someone follow through with plans if you can see that they're struggling. I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up, and if you hit the notifications bell and subscribe to my channel, you will see anytime I post a new video. Thanks for watching. Take care.